Hi everybody, it's Rich here, another fast and fun video, and in this week's video we've got something a bit different. It's a road trip through Wales and up into Anglesey for a day on the track. So it's a sort of a 3-day trip here, and this is the morning before we leave. We're just getting the cars ready. Quickly take through each of the 4 cars that are leaving this morning before we meet up another couple of cars. And the first one's the BMW M4. This is competition pack, so it's a 3-litre straight 6 twin turbo, 450 brake horsepower. Phenomenal car. Great to see how this goes today, going up through the Elan Valley and up into Snowdonia on the way up to Anglesey. You then look at the little Ariel Atom, the really track focused little Atom with its 2.4 litre Honda powered supercharged 310 brake horsepower, but coming in at a mightily low 550 kilograms without the driver. We then switch to the Porsche Cayman S. I've got the cleaner in at the moment doing the windscreen. Morning, Jace. In his Cayman S, the normal mid-mounted flat 6, 3.4 litre, 320 brake horsepower Cayman S, and then my Renault Sport Megane 250 Cup, 2 litre turbocharged, by far the lowest bhp of the 4 cars at 200, well, just under 250 brake horsepower. Great collection of cars. We've got about a 2-hour journey to get up to the start of the Elan Valley, where we're meeting 2 others, and the road trip up through Wales up to Anglesey.
Safety first. Got to keep the windscreen clean. That way you can see the obstructions and hazards on the road ahead. Of course, on the Ariel, it's even more important.
So we've just stopped, we've gone about 25 minutes and we've already got a fault on the hand-built crew kern bob that's built it. We've got a problem with the brake light not working.
Yeah, tell you what, I've just pushed that in there and then clipped.
There's a lot to be said for German engineering on mass production compared to bob and jacking crew kern. Beep! I am not the one on my hands and knees. just stopped in McLenlith, which is in the sort of just up from the middle of Wales. We've been gone now about 4 hours in total. It's all going really well. I think the Megane's been absolutely effortless so far. The brakes are good. It's just the cup suspension. The ride's absolutely coming into its own. It's just so easy to drive quickly. Pulling from sort of 3 up to 5,500 revs, and it's proving to be absolutely great. Look across at the other cars, and I think it's really important that road trips like this is where you get to know how your car performs, and I think all of us are learning that much more with each other. So the only couple of slight issues is that the Ariel Atom's brake lights aren't working properly, and also the M4's just got a bit of a noise under acceleration. So you should always buy French. So we left about nearly 8 hours ago now. We've had multiple stops throughout the journey. We're just approaching the Bangor, which is where the Menai Straits are, the bridge to cross onto Anglesey. We all started to get a bit tired. We were obviously very conscious of the fact that we don't want to be tired for tomorrow's track day. So what's the thoughts on this road journey so far? And we've covered probably over 200 miles so far, and a lot of that's been on B roads through the Elan Valley and all through the central Welsh B roads. Fantastic roads. All the cars have done really well, and but the Megane, although it's the most underpowered of the 6 cars here today, I've never felt like I've been lacking any sort of power. That the 250 bhp has been more than enough to stay with some really pretty potent performance cars, and it's also been really good on with regard to comfort and refinement. This Cup chassis has handled these Welsh B roads really well, and it's been a real pleasure. I've got no aches and pains, still feeling really good, just ready to get back to the hotel, put your feet up, rest. And this is what some of these road trips are like. But yeah, thoroughly enjoyable. But just want to get to the hotel now and get rested up for day 2, which will be on Anglesey circuit, to see how this car handles both the full circuit and the coastal circuit. We've got both circuits tomorrow, which I'm really looking forward to experiencing. I think the only thing that's a little bit disappointing with the car, and probably the biggest negative I think with this, is just the engine itself. Although it's super torquey, got great pull, easy to drive quickly, it's just the noise. It's just that vocal noise is just lacking. And when you pitch it against some pretty heavy duty Porsches or MSport cars, that's just the only part that I would like to change on this car, really. So overall, delighted. It's done really well, and really pleased. Tomorrow brings new challenges. I think it's the current weather we're having in June. It's super hot. It's the high 20s at the moment. I'm hoping a little bit cooler tomorrow. Brakes is the main concern, I think. I'm sure the chassis and tyres will handle the Anglesey circuit. I'm just a little bit nervous about the brakes. Everything's standard other than the brake fluid, so I've changed it for a track biased fluid to hopefully stop me getting a spongy pedal and getting brake fade tomorrow, but we'll know that on in 24 hours time how the car's coped. Okay, next time you pick me up we'll probably be in the car park of the hotel. How many blokes does it take to change a fuse on an Ariel Atom? So just replace the fuse, and believe it or not, that's it. The brake lights are all working now. So the Ariel Atom's got rear brake lights. Now, just have a look here. This is the service history
that's what you get from
with Ariel.
That's it.
And it's just handwritten.
Handwritten.
There you go. Handwritten notes from the factory. That is a personal touch.
They don't sort the electrics out.
And just in case, the luggage compartment, which is absolutely fantastic there.
I'm going to leave that on, but no, I better not. I better take that home.
Yeah, it's just there.
We've arrived at Anglesey, all the cars. The Baz has come up in his Ford MPV. The Cayman S. The Megane M4. Boxster S. 140 MSport. And also, tomorrow, under there, is the Westfield Mega Blade, which has just been trailered up for tomorrow's day 2 track session. It's now time for, I think, a few beers in this gorgeous Welsh sunshine, and ready for day 2.